Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome back to the Great Craft Room Challenge. I'm getting started a little early today. Hopefully I can get this onto YouTube here in the next couple hours. But I thought we'd start on the craft table. It's gotten a little overwhelmed as I've been cleaning other spots. I've been putting it on this table because like the filing needs to go, so that's kind of where we're going to start today, is the filing of all of these patterns that we have here and like books that need to go in my file system behind me. And I apologize for the sound on a few of my videos. I guess I actually went back and listened to some of them, and I forgot to either wear my mic, or I thought you could hear me because it was on top of the phone and kind of close by. But wearing it on me, I think, is probably the best solution for the best sound, because I have been going in and adjusting the voice enhance and all that. But let's hope this one comes out, and I will hopefully check it. If not, we'll just keep adjusting. We've got 21 more days in this challenge, I think, because today's the 9th. Yes, I think today's the 9th. I'm looking at my calendar. That's kind of what's helped me keep track of what day it is too, is daily challenges. But I know it's Friday. We are planning to go back up to the lake again this weekend. Hopefully spend 2 or 3 days there. We are hoping to leave today. If not, it'll be early in the morning. But I like to get full days out of my attempts. So let's start going through this, and maybe for this challenge, since I need it to be fairly quick, we are going to, explain this is what we're going to do and see what kind of a dent we can make here on this table. And hopefully in the next couple days we'll be able to see the actual surface and plan out maybe some of my finishes. Won't do them, but I'll at least know that they're right here and I can do one at a time. So let's break here and we will be back. And maybe first, before I do that, let me share kind of where this stuff goes. I don't know if my camera is actually showing it. I don't want to pull too far because I am wired. But I've shared in the past that I keep all of my files here in this drawer. This is actually an office desk system that we used prior to making this a craft room. It was a spare bedroom with office kind of off to the side. So all of my designing patterns go on the left, and then if it's a receipt or a book, like for one of my sewing machines, I put it on the right, and I just file them in these files. Some are labeled, sorry, like my diamond painting information, all of my machines. I've got pamphlets for those. I probably could go through these files and actually sort through them, because a lot of them are receipts, things that I probably don't need to keep. Just almost every receipt that I've purchased a craft item is filed in here. So I don't know what it is about keeping receipts, but I've gotten in the habit of just putting them all in one file. But it's not too full yet, but I'm thinking if I keep going like this the way I am, it might get too full. So even as I'm going through this stack, there are receipts in here, so I'll have to decide while I'm looking at them if there's something that I actually have to have, otherwise I'll shred it. So that's the plan, and we will be back in 15 minutes is the challenge, and I probably won't spend more than that today because I said we were going away. So we'll be right back. Okay, friends, we are back, and it's been 15 minutes. Like I said, I'm not going to stick too long today because I got to pack for the lake, but this area is a lot lower. So that's what I did over here on the files, and as I was doing it, I realized that some of the files don't have like A through Z. I'm missing from H to M. In between there, I don't have any of the labels for the top, so that'll be another day's challenge, is to get my files and make sure I have a little tag for each file that has the right alphabet on it. And then on the other side, I was noticing a few files are empty and they don't have their tags as well, but they also need what they are. Like I have a file that I put all my Etsy shops that I've purchased from in, and I've got two different ones, so I need to combine those and then maybe at the same time go through and figure out if there's anything in there that I can actually use and put in my trash, because there was a few things up here that I threw away, not much, but like pamphlets and folders that I don't need to keep. So that was, I think, some process, but like I said, we still have 21 days to actually get this challenge completed. So I'm not sure where I'll go after this area. Like I said, the file drawer will be another one. Just I'll find things, like I said, in the books in the cabinet, maybe figuring out what we can do up on the wall. I don't know if you can see. All the books and stuff need to be organized, and then also in these stacks I know are sewing patterns, so they'll have to be put into the books. So that's another big challenge. I wanted to give a shout out to Alicia again. She's so sweet. She mentioned me on her Great Craft Room Challenge also, and just yesterday, you know, I guess a few others came over and said hi, so I appreciate the love. And again, check her channel out. I'm not sure if there's anyone else out there that's actually doing the challenge. I know on her page and on it's called the Fanciful Flamingo Facebook page, people are posting their pictures, and it's fun to see other people and what they're accomplishing on their pictures. So if you're at all interested and want to get some incentive, this is a great way to do it, because I know I learn from others too. So I'm sure if you need to get something like this done, and then that way your room is functional again and you can actually use it. And that's kind of why I wanted to get into this, because my sewing machines need some love too, and I'm anxious to get some of these finishes for cross stitch up on my walls. Some of the ones back here are ones that my mother-in-law made, and I'm thinking about repurposing them somehow, whether they're on frames or something that's usable or displayed here in my room. So that's kind of my hopes. This is a really big one here on the table that I finished last year. The house one by Baby It's Cold Outside, Heartstring Samplery. It's finished and cut, but it just needs to be, you know, sewn, the material sewn around the edges, and that's the space on my wall that I'm gonna anxiously await to put up there. Probably not gonna put glass on it, but that's my other goal. I've been watching a few floss tubes that share how to frame. Helen D has one out there that she shared how she frames her work. So I'm going to attempt to do my own at first, kind of save on the budget so I can spend more on other stuff. But that's just me. So I appreciate you being with me again for the Great Craft Room Challenge. Sorry if I'm rocking you. My microphone is hooked to me this time, so I'm hoping you can hear me also. And have a great weekend, and we love you, and thank you again. Bye-bye.